Hello, everybody, and happy Monday. And all I have to say to you is,
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
welcome back to another week of online learning. Let's get into it. Make sure you have something to write with and something to write on. We are going to do a problem string today, so you will have some problems that you'll need to be solving. Right? And this week we're going to focus with division specifically. All right? So first one is just to get us back into the routine of things, 36 divided by 6. Go ahead, pause your problem, solve it however you need to solve it, and then let's regroup, and then hit play. So hopefully some of us at least were able to see, just knew that 36 divided by 6 was equal to 6, right? It's just hopefully one of those facts that we know. But if you needed to do your division, remember we've got our fancy hook and ladder, all right? First number always goes on the inside, second number stays on the outside. And then how many groups do we want to fit in? Well, if I know if I do times 5, 6 times 5, that would be 30. So then I'm going to take away 30. And again, pardon my handwriting. And I'm left with 6. So now I know it's just one more group. Now I'm at 0. So my answer, I add up on the side, which would be 6. Okay? Now, these next few problems, I want you to solve them, but I'm also going to show you something cool that I actually just learned about, and I'm really excited to show it to you, that hopefully can make life easier with some of these problems. Not always, but hopefully sometimes. So go ahead and solve 360 divided by 6. Right. So if you need to use this, right? I knew that 6 times 5 was 30. So if I think about that whole powers of 10 stuff, 6 times 50 be 300, right? And I take it away, and I'm left with 60. And now I know I can just do times 10. Take away 60 again, left with 0. Add this up, and it equals 60. So the answer here would be 60. Now, you didn't have to do exactly like I did with 50 and 10. If you did times 10, times 10, times 10, times 10, times 10, then times 10, that's fine. However you solved it works, okay, as long as you get 60. Now, let's try to think about how other problems can help us. We knew that 36 divided by 6 was 6. Do you see this relationship? What did we do here? Well, we times it by 10, right? So because what we started with times by 10, our answer, how many groups there would be, we have to times by 10 as well. So if you thought about this one, you could have used this relationship to help you solve this one without even having to do any of this division here. So as we go forward, see if you can find ways to help you solve them. All right? So next problem, go ahead, pause the video, solve it, and come back to it when you're ready. All right, so I'm going to start with the same way I did last problem. I'm going to do times 50. That seemed to work pretty well for me. Take away 300. Left with 90 this time. I think I'm still going to do that times 10 like I did last time, right? Because I know that I'll be able to take away 60, and that's going to help me get to my ultimate goal. And then I'm left with 30. So now I'm going to do times 5. I'm left with 0. Add all this up, and I've got 65. So here's where it starts getting cool, right? Because 390 divided by 6, it's not one most people know off the top of their head. If we break it up into 360 divided by 6 plus 30 divided by 6, right? And hopefully you see, because 360 plus 30 gave us 390. So we're essentially just breaking this up, dividing both parts by 6. Well, from last problem, we knew that this was 60, right? And from our first problem, we knew this was 5. So we can use what we know to quickly get the answer. So that's a way we can kind of get around this. Hopefully that makes sense, okay? So next problem is this one, 330 divided by 6. Go ahead and solve it. Use your strategy, and then unpause the video when you are done solving, okay? So again, guys, I'm going to start by times 50. It's been working well for me. Because then that'll be 300. And now I'm left with 30. And I'll do times 5. And get 0. So my answer here would be 55. And again, you didn't have to do it this exact way. It's just the way I chose to solve it because I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. Now, if we think about how could we use what we've done already, what we know to help us out? Well, similar like last problem, except 330 would be 360 minus 30, right? Because this would be 360, not plus 30 this time, but minus 30, gets us 330. And if I knew this was 60, and I knew this was 5, that could very easily get me an answer of 55. Now, hopefully some of us are starting to pick up on these patterns. If not, start looking for them, okay? And if you need to go back to do this, even if it's just to check your work, that's totally fine, guys, okay? But if we know these facts off the top of our head or with not a lot of effort, they can help us so we don't have to exert too much brain power here, okay? So next problem is 300 divided by 15. So go ahead, pause your video, solve it, and when you're ready, come back. So if it were me, I would just do times 10 to start. It's a safe bet. Subtract 150 from 300. 0, gotta borrow, 2, 10, 5. So ooh, left with 150, that's nice. Do another times 10. Subtract 150. Left with 0. So that would be 20 is my answer. Yes? Okay. So now moving forward, this next problem, try to keep this in mind. This 300 divided by 15 equals 20. See if that can help you with this next problem. 270 divided by 15. So go ahead, pause it, try it out. If you need to check your work with hook and ladder, go for it, and then hit play once you're ready. So I could still do times 10 again to start, right? Because if I'm taking away 150, it's going to be 120. I am not quite sure. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4, right? Because I know 15 times 4 is 60. So I'm left with 60. I guess I could do times 4 again. Take away another 60. Left with 0. So then I come over here. My answer would be 18. Now, how could we use the last problem to help us out? Well, 270 would be like 300 minus 30. And we know that this was 20. So then we can quickly find out that this would be 2, which would give us 18. Okay? So last one, right? 161 divided by 7. Try to use that concept to help you with this one. Okay? hit pause, solve it, and then hit play. So if I'm trying to use that trick to help us out, I know that 7 can go into 140, right? And then I would do 140 plus 21. So then my new little equation here would be 140 divided by 7 with parentheses plus 21 divided by 7. And maybe some of you are able to do this in your head, and that's fantastic, because that's the whole thing, is trying to make your life easier. This would be 20. 21 divided by 7, that would just be 3. So my answer would be 23. Now, if you needed to, you could surely work it out here. And then you could do times 10. I'm going to stick with times 20 though. Okay, and I think I would do that normally because 7 times 2 is 14. So if I times this by 10, this would make this 140, which I know is less than 160. Now, if you wanted to do times 10, that's totally fine. You would have the same answer eventually. It would just take another step. And then this one we should all be able to do. We know 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract. Boom. Add it all together. 20. Trace. All right? So hopefully that made sense to you. If you don't, definitely come to office hours, okay? If you're kind of struggling, you forget, you need a little extra help, extra practice, definitely come to office hours, okay? So today's activity, you have a practice sheet on Schoology, okay? There are 2 pages to it, all right? It's not a whole bunch of problems on one page or on each page, but please make sure you do both pages. Also remember, you have Dreambox to use at your disposal as well. Take advantage, guys. A lot of people don't have that. We're lucky. So go on there for a bit. Play around, okay? Also, like I just said, remember that office hours today are from 10 to 11. Please come if you need help with anything, okay? If you have a question, you're not sure, you're not confident, your confidence scale is kind of low right now, whatever you need, I'm here to help. I hope you all have a great day. Try to get your work done early so you can go out and play. It's supposed to be nice out. All right? Have a great day, everyone.